Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to film 2 quick and easy hair bun tutorials for you. And I just absolutely love hair buns because they can hide messy hair days, they're quick and easy, anybody can do them, and they literally take minutes. But if you want to mess it up and throw it together, you can make it a little bit more casual, or if you want to take more time and kind of pin things really specifically in place, you can make it look a little bit more formal. So first of all, I'm going to show you all the products that I use for all of these. You may not use all of these products in each tutorial, but they will be used throughout the video. And keep in mind, you don't have to have the same ones that I have. These are just what I had on hand.
It feels like a perfect night to dress up like hipsters, make fun of our exes. It feels like a perfect night.
In the mornings, this is what my hair looks like. It's just a complete mess. It's absolutely crazy. And going to college, I really don't want to take the time to do my hair. What you want to do is shake up your dry shampoo and just spray it throughout your roots. This is great for absorbing excess oil, and it also kind of adds like a little bit of texture to your hair, so that those bobby pins and the buns and stuff will have something to adhere to, and it just kind of makes your bun last a little bit longer and feel a little bit more secure. I also like this because I usually do my hair buns with like second or third day hair, so it just kind of freshens it up and gives you, as you can see here, a little bit more lift at the roots. And then the next thing that I do is take just a little bit of this argan oil, just like probably, I don't know, a quarter sized amount. And if you have shorter hair or thinner hair, you don't really need this much. And you want to go like as if you were pulling a ponytail up in your hair, and that's where you want to start working this through, and then just all the way to the ends. You really want to work it through. Don't put it up here, then your hair's going to look greasy, and that's why we just put the dry shampoo in. This makes your hair shiny, it keeps it healthy. It also will kind of tame down those frizzes. And when you pull your hair up in a bun, I tend to have a ton of frizz, and I usually do even after using this oil, but this really tames it down. And I don't know if you can tell, but do you see how much more shiny that is? It's just so much healthier, so much better. I absolutely love it. And the next thing that we're going to do is just take one of these full-sized ponytail holders. And now you can do this any way you want. If you like your hair a little bit messy, you can just kind of grab it and shove it up here. But I like to use my hairbrush, and we're going to put our hair in a fairly high ponytail, because if you put it kind of like back here, like where I had mine at the start of the video, you're really not going to be able to see the bun. And if you're going to do all this work, you want it to look cute and you want to be able to see your hair. I like it to be slicked back like this, but if you want to, you can just kind of finger comb through it and make it a little bit more piecey and a little bit more textured, whatever. I usually kind of flip my hair over like this, and that way I can pull it even higher up on my head. Like, do you see how high this is? If you wore your ponytail like this on a normal day, you would look kind of ridiculous. But for doing a hair bun, this is absolutely perfect. Okay, and then you're just going to kind of tighten it. And if you want to loosen it, like I kind of usually like push it forward here a little bit, and then it just gives you a little bit more to work with. What you're going to do is you're just going to kind of pull your hair all over to one side, whichever way is easiest for you, or you can just kind of flip it back. So make sure the whole ponytail is together. And you're going to split it into 3 even sections. And then you're just going to braid it all the way down to the ends.
Loving him is like shopping a new Maserati down a dead-end street. Faster than the wind, passionate as sin, ending so suddenly.
And then once you get close to the end, it's okay. Like, you can see here how much, I have quite a bit of hair left. That's okay. You're not really going to be able to see it. Then you just want to tie off the end with a small rubber band or elastic or whatever you have. And your hair will kind of naturally start falling. Like, as you can see, mine kind of rolls this way. Yours may roll the other way. But whichever way it naturally goes, you just want to wrap that around the ponytail, nice and tight, and then tuck this little tail underneath. And then what you want to do is just take one of your bobby pins and pin that in place. So you just want to tuck it underneath and just pin it like I have the very ends and you just want to pin that in place. And then I take a couple more bobby pins and I just pin these other little pieces. So like anything that's sticking out, these other little tails, oops, sorry there, these other little tails I pin back. Like as you can see, or back here, I kind of have some little things sticking up, and you just want to keep pinning and pinning until you're happy with it. Some days I only put 1 or 2 pins in, some days I pin the crap out of this. It really just depends on the day. Honestly, some days I want it to look a little more perfect than other days. So, and then when you get it the way you like, that's all there is to that one. You just want to take a little bit of your hairspray and just kind of spray it. I usually kind of spray the front here and then smooth some of this back. But yeah, that's the first one. So we've got our hair just back up in a nice high ponytail. And now I'm going to use the hair donut. Like I said, here's a smaller one, or I also have this bigger one. I'm going to use the bigger one today. Just put my hand through it, and then you want to grab the ponytail and just pull it through the center of the hair donut. So it just kind of looks like a hair ponytail. And then, when it's finished down here, you're going to pull this up to like the end of your shortest layer, because if you pull it up too far, it's just not going to work. And you want to fan the hair out around the donut, kind of like this. Don't worry if the whole thing's not completely covered, but you do want to kind of fan it out and spread it out so that most of it is covered. And then you're just going to keep pushing the hair into the center and rolling it down. And I have a ton of layers, so mine look crazy right now. But every time you can, you just want to tuck them inside, kind of just grab them and tuck them in, and then just keep rolling and rolling. And if you get a long piece, just tuck it in and just roll. And like these pieces, grab them and tuck them in and roll, and just keep rolling and rolling until you get it all the way down to the end of, till it's like touching your head. And you just want to keep, see these pieces here, just push those in and keep rolling and rolling, and grabbing the little tails and keep rolling. And you just, like, I have a ton of hair, so if you have less hair, it's going to be a lot easier to get all of this sucked up in there. But you just want to roll and roll until it kind of looks like this. It's just like a big blob on the top of my head. And then you just kind of want to feel around, like I can feel there's these pieces back here, and you just want to push those, and I'm pushing them underneath and then up through the center of that hair donut, and you just kind of want to grab until most of it's there. Okay, and then you're going to take another ponytail holder, and you're just going to kind of hold the hair on, and you're going to pull it over top of everything, just so it's, see, it's sitting right here now. So then you want to kind of just pull and play with it, and you want to kind of feel to make sure that that hair donut, do you see how it's covered on all sides? You want to make sure that it's not sticking out any. And then you just want to take a few bobby pins and take pieces like up here. I like to pin this part down so that it kind of covers that ponytail that we just put in there. And then like I just grab random pieces that feel like they're loose and start pinning whatever I can to my head. So like this chunk, see how it's kind of falling out here? You just want to take a bobby pin and just pin away. And you can, this is where you kind of shape it. So like if I want this to be bigger, I can just kind of grab it and mess with it. If I want it to be smaller, you just push it underneath and tuck it back through the center of that hair donut. It's really all up to you. Like I like it to be fairly messy, and I like the big bun on top of my head, so I kind of pull it usually. And there you have a messy bun. Alright, so I'm going to zoom out now and show you some of my favorite hair accessories.
And does it make you wanna cry when you're out there doing what you're doing? Are you just getting by? Tell me.
Put it around the back of your head and you just kind of twist it. I like to kind of roll it and make it look like a little bow and leave it twisted. Well, it's probably not supposed to look like that, but I like to kind of like make it look like a bow, but you can just wrap it and tuck the ends under, and it's great to cover the ponytail. The cool thing with these is you can put them like up here, which I think is really cute, but I think it's kind of a younger look. But also what I liked doing, and I've seen it recently, is putting them down on the back of your head actually. So I kind of don't really like them just to sit right up here because you look kind of goofy. So I would like tuck it in over on this part of my hair and kind of push it up under there, so it kind of becomes more of like a part of the bun rather, as you can see here, more than like an accessory. I like it to look like it's kind of in the bun. It's kind of hard to pull it over top of the bun, but I just pull it around my neck, and then I usually at this point would hairspray and just slick back these pieces. These headbands are absolutely adorable. Sometimes I will pull this piece up and just kind of make that poofy. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. It means the world to me every time I get a new subscriber. If you'd like to see more hair tutorials, comment below. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate, and enjoy this cold weather if you're having weather like me. And that's why I got my sweater on. But have a happy holiday and a wonderful evening. Bye!